approach. That's another approach. So it seems like you were a really avid shooter prior to this, because there's no way you've accumulated all that in the last year.
I used to shoot a lot. I don't get any time to lately, but I miss it.
Did you do any competitions? I know Kyle used to do those 3-gun things. And
no, I never done any of that. More just like for hobby, but
okay.
Yeah, what's your
pretty competitively, you know? So when I'm there, I'm like kind of practicing, doing my thing.
What kind of shooting do you like to do? Like bench rest stuff or 3-gun stuff or sporting clays or
just close range, like fast drills.
Oh, cool. Okay.
You know, just getting like a bay with some targets and, you know, run drills and stuff. Mostly close range. I don't do any long range shooting. It's hard to find a place to do that, you know?
Yeah, it's even
3 hours or know somebody that has like their own place.
Yeah, I was always pretty fortunate that people would volunteer ranges for me. But before that, like my dad's place, I've got about 600 yards to shoot. So I kind of grew up shooting about 600 as a maximum. But it's hard to find a 1,000-yard range.
I did a 3-gun competition about 2 years ago. Me and my friend entered. He got last place and still managed to beat me. It was fun to see this. I don't know if you've ever been to a 3-gun competition, but they have these like $5,000 shotguns that hold 8 or 10 rounds in them, and they're pretty cool. I've got this home defense shotgun with the flashlight still on it. It was so out of place. But I got disqualified. It wasn't a safety violation, but I didn't realize I had steel-tipped ammo. And it either
I forgot this.
Yeah,
so
Kyle, help me out. Did it spark or not spark? But
it sparked.
It's I'm like bling bling bling. I'm having a decent run, not great, but you know, like felt like I was gonna finish bottom third, but not last. And the guy just got really mad at me, and I felt so embarrassed. I didn't realize it was steel tip.
I've done that before too. It wasn't my fault. Honestly, because like somebody else handed me the magazine, but we were in an indoor range with a full auto FAL, and it was like, here, see if you can hang on to this. And I see that as a personal challenge, so I'm trying to get every round on the target at like 15 meters, and I'm really lock that thing down, just nail the target. But then like when the smoke clears, the target is fucked because I just put 20 rounds of steel tip 308 into their very expensive steel target.
Were you reprimanded?
No, fuck no. They weren't going to say shit to me.
He's FPS Russia, but I am not.
They're like, I'm going to hang on to that target. It's going in that. They didn't shit. It was the owner that handed me the magazine, so it was his fault.
I bought cheap 5.56 on the internet, and I just didn't realize it was steel tip. But when all the other competitors saw it, I guess it wasn't painted like steel tip normally is. And they were like, it's not his fault. This isn't properly marked. If it was properly marked, I might have still fucked it up. But I did have an excuse.
Yeah.
But good stuff.
Yeah, that's fun ammo. That's fun to shoot stuff with. It's steel tipped. It goes through stuff.
Kind of made it less fun that day.
Yeah, that had to be a little embarrassing. Was there a moment where like somebody went, whoa, whoa, whoa?
Yes, that was it. There was like, so in the 3-gun competition, there's like a safety guy there who's only a few inches away, like always ready to sort of take your gun or tackle you, or who knows what his plan is. And when he saw it sparking, he just started yelling. And, you know, I don't know if he touched my shoulders or what, but like I felt really bad. And I was hyper focused on sort of safety stuff because that's really embarrassing. It's okay to miss the target. Yeah. It's not okay to muzzle sweep the competitors. So right. I was really on that. And when he got mad at me, I was like kind of processing, like, I know I didn't. Like, I know that I didn't do this. And then when I found out it was the ammo, I hadn't even considered it might be steel tipped.
I'm sure you're not the first person to do that.
No, you're definitely not. Yeah. I mean, I
felt like I was.
I've heard some stories about stuff like that, especially like gun stores. People like bringing in loaded guns and stuff and like shooting the counter.
Oh yeah, I've seen that happen. I saw the guy behind the counter.
I know somebody that was there when it happened, and they're like, yeah. The people in the store were like, whatever, it happens all the time. I'm like,
I'm not coming back here. Yeah, a friend of mine whose name I will never ever give away. He was showing a customer. He worked there. He was showing a customer a pistol, and he fucking shot the counter. He shot the counter, knocked the glass out. You could see where the 9mm round hit like the metal framing of the counter, then took a turn, went into the fucking wall. And I was like, and he's like shaking, telling me this story at his lunch break. And I'm like, so did they buy the pistol? No, they left. They left right after that.
he took the care to demo the pistol for him. The ungrateful bastards.
He should have played it off. And as you can see, it'll go right through glass.
It appears it goes through denim and quads.
It's not even that loud indoors, as you can see. Perfect home defense handgun. Yeah, there's a lot of gun horror stories. I've never had anything bad happen. Not really, but
you almost died from that car door.
Yeah.
Everyone's seen that.
He's like, no big deal.
That was like a calculated risk. I mean, but at the same time, I didn't get hurt.
Dude, at the time, I could have never guessed how much it would impact my financial future had you died.
You're welcome.
Thank God for me.
See, or think about how much
turn into a pink mist in the field that day.
Think about how much more money you would have made if I had just been badly maimed, and so I was really fucked up sitting over here, and I couldn't tell jokes anymore. So you really had to fill that space. You got a lot more airtime. If I just been maimed,
and me and Woody have to sit here, and you're like, "Why did the chicken cross the road?" I'm like, "Oh, tell us what's up, buddy." What's up? Yeah. Oh, what did you hear that? Oh, it's so great. Sometimes it seems like Kyle's still here. And like,
I need my nurse.
On camera shitting yourself.
That's when I need you to come and like put the pistol in my hand and walk away.
I refuse to push you into the pool because I'm making so much money. I'm putting blocks on your wheels like a truck to keep you in place.
Please, Taylor, let this dark nightmare end. You push me into the shallow end for lulls, and I'm just sitting.
Just sitting there getting pruny.
What is that device they put on cars when they're in like a tow-away zone?
Oh, the boot.
The boot. Yeah. We'll put one on his wheelchair. Keep him safe.
Boot me. You guys got to let me go if I get maimed. That was always my thing. Whenever we do something super stupid, like fuck with a Vietnam era flamethrower that was clearly leaking fuel, I was just like, Scott's my cousin, cameraman, most trusted associate. I'm like, Scott, and he's wearing a 1911 on his side. I'm like, look, if I burst into flames, and I mean fully engulfed, and I'm all melted and shit, you got to shoot me in the fucking head, dude. You got to shoot me in the head. And look, just put the pistol in my hand. Everybody will lie for you. Just you got to put me down.
Could you even do that if you were totally ablaze?
He'd be like, I got you, bro.
I went shooting once with Kyle and Wings, and the topic came up of shooting like an apple out of Kyle's hand. And he's like, I'd let you do it. And I'm like, your faith is misplaced, Kyle. I'm not going to do this. This is a terrible idea. We got 50-50 odds of keeping that hand.
I said I'd let you do it off of a bench a bench rest. Like I wouldn't let you stand. Is that what it was? Yeah, I've had stuff shot out of my hands a few times, and I always pick someone who I very much trusted. I won't say who they are, but they're like professional shooters or YouTubers. And I'd hold something up, like usually a melon, like a small melon, maybe half the size of your head. And I'd let them shoot that out of my hand. And I've held paper targets many times and had people just, put a whole pattern on them. And I've like returned the favor. I've shot a lot of stuff out of people's hands with handguns and with rifles. But yeah, I'd let you shoot something out of my hand if you were propped up. I don't know if I'd want you to go.
You got too much faith in people.
Yeah, we could just not do that and everything would be fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's your call.
Probably.
Your call.
Didn't take those.
What'd you say, Taylor?
I said you got lots of mannequins still for the hand thing. They didn't take those.
They didn't take my mannequin supply. I have all of them.
Wouldn't that have been an insult to injury? Like, we're taking the clown